What's up, everybody? Joey the Truth Wagner with you. Welcome into the Truth Serum. And everybody, I got a rant that I have to get off my chest. A major rant that I just gotta get out into the open. And it has to do with the Tennessee Titans. They, over the last 2 weeks, have been the COVID outbreak of the NFL. It's basically been them. A few other teams have had a case here, a case there, but not like Tennessee. Tennessee has had nearly 24 positive cases. And my message to the NFL, why are you pandering to the Titans? Why are you pandering to Tennessee? The reporting has been done, the vetting has been done. It's been proven that Tennessee has broken COVID protocol. Last week when their facility was shut down, they were caught practicing at a local high school when they weren't supposed to be near each other, and the virus continued to spread. Last week, Roger Goodell came out with some very severe punishments for teams who don't follow the protocols for COVID-19. Fines, suspensions, loss of draft picks, and the one I thought was very intriguing, forfeits. Forfeits. Forfeiting the game. Everybody, if your team gets a positive COVID test, and you're following the rules and you did what you were supposed to do, you shouldn't have to forfeit that game. That, I believe, it should be postponed and rescheduled and made up. But if you knowingly break those rules and disregard them and give the NFL and the other 31 teams the middle finger, you should be punished severely. And that means an automatic L on your record. Everybody, because of Tennessee, and I'm not saying this just because I'm a Steelers fan, but because what they're doing is now messing up with the Bills and now messing up with the Chiefs, and it's absolutely ridiculous. But because of Tennessee, the Steelers lost their bye week. I know the Steelers didn't play a game last week, but they only had 3 days off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not the whole bye week. They ripped the bye week right out of the Steelers' hands because Tennessee didn't follow the rules. And because of that, Steelers have 13 straight games, and over the next 5 weeks, their schedule is brutal. 3 straight road games at Tennessee, at Baltimore, at Dallas. It is brutal. Got to face the Browns at home. Brutal schedule. And no break in between because of Tennessee. Roger Goodell, NFL, quit pandering to the Titans. Just stop. Stop pandering to the Titans. Put your foot down and enforce what you said you would. Make them forfeit. Tennessee should have forfeited the Steeler game, and they should have forfeited the Bills game. They're moving a football game to Tuesday night because of Tennessee. Tuesday night. It's just a mess. Just a mess. The Bills have to play Tuesday, and then their Thursday game next week was pushed back to Sunday. It's just too much. It's a mess. It's a mess. And NFL, if you're going to keep pandering to the teams like the Titans and other teams who will break these COVID rules like the Raiders, if you're going to pander to them, now this is my plan. This is my plan. This is what you do. I tweeted this out over a week ago. So I didn't get this idea from anybody. They took it from me. Here it is. Are you ready for it, everybody? Here's my full-blown plan to save football. And this plan might sound brutal, It might sound harsh. It might sound mean. It might sound, oh, what do you mean the players can't go home to their families and stay at home? We're in COVID times. Gotta make drastic measures. If you want football and the players want to get paid and the owners want to get paid, and if everybody wants to get paid, this is what has to be done. Number one, the National Football League has to temporarily pause the season. Pause the season. Stop it right where it is. Pause the season for the next 5 weeks. Once that is done, players, coaches, personnel, you put them in home city bubbles at the team hotels. They all live at the team hotels. They don't go home. They don't go home. They don't leave the bubble at the hotel. The only time they leave is for practices and games. That is it. You test every single day. And every single person is in quarantine for the first 21 days. The first 3 weeks of this 5-week pause, everybody is in quarantine. Just light workouts, no groups. That's it. After the daily testing and after the 21 days, whoever had COVID will most likely be out of their system and no longer showing symptoms. And virus will be gone in the bubble after 21 days. After 21 days, you have a week of practices. And again, daily testing. You have a full week of practice with no games to get the players used to getting into that grind of the NFL season again. Then the following week, another full week of practice with games scheduled. And then from there, you just continue with the season where it was left off. And folks, what I'm saying is I'm not shortening this season at all. Everything's just getting pushed back 5 weeks. Whoa, the Super Bowl's gonna happen in the first or second week of March. Fine. Fine, it's, everybody, the NFL's really not losing anything if the Super Bowl is in the first or second week of March this year, because it's, you know, not like, it's just the off-season anyway, just a little bit of a shorter off-season. But folks, if the NFL does this, we'll have football, they'll make it to the Super Bowl, and they'll finish the season just like the NHL did, the NBA is going to do within the next few days, and what MLB is going to do within the next few weeks. If the NFL does this, they'll get through the season. And for the players, and the league, and the fans, that's all that counts. But that's my plan, to save football and to get through the season fully. Well, everybody, what do you think about that, folks? That plan I thought of for a good while. I put a lot of thought into it, but that's the safest way for football to continue to where there's no more positive cases. What do you think about that idea, folks? You like it? You don't like it? Comment down below. I'm going to see what you think about it. And everyone, I would really appreciate if you could click the like button on the video. Give it a thumbs up so I know you enjoy the content. And everybody, I'll have Steelers coverage out for Sunday, Eagles and the Steelers. And I'll be on Hollywood's channel for the call of Eagles-Steelers on Sunday. So from the Truth Serum, Jibber the Truth Wagner signing off. Have a great night. Enjoy your Saturday.